Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me. I feel like I have not talked to you guys or even filmed a video in forever. I feel like I don't know. It feels like a while. Also, I think my voice sounds a little weird. Oh, yeah, we're struggling already. I've sneezed like 7 times in the past like hour. So my allergies are a little angry right now and I do have a tiny bit of like congestion that's leading into my throat, hence the reason why my voice sounds a little weird. It's also 12:30 in the morning, so there's that. I promise I'm not sick. It is definitely allergies because I have sneezed so many times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like I have a lot to update you guys on. Maybe, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while because I haven't uploaded a Plan With Me in a while. So this Plan With Me is for September 28th through October 4th. Look at that. I am behind on Plan With Me's again. Is anyone surprised? No, probably not. Um, uh, it's okay though. It's fine. We're doing exciting things. I promise that I will be getting all these videos uploaded for you guys. I promise they will be coming. But I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. So if you guys saw my video 2 videos ago, I did open my own Etsy shop and it actually opened on Friday, which was the 6th, and it is going great. I am so surprised at how smoothly the opening went and just how amazing everyone has been with the comments, sharing posts, the actual physical orders, everyone who has ordered things. I can't even explain how amazing everyone has been and how overwhelmed I've been with just all the love that I've gotten from this. And just if anyone is curious, I will have my shop linked in the description box. And also the Instagram for the shop as well, because there is a calendar on there. That calendar might change a tiny bit depending on what I decide to do, but that might change a little bit. But my Instagram does have a calendar and things on there, so you can get like sneak peeks of different sheets that I'll be bringing to the shop and just a bunch of shop updates. But I do have a coupon code that is still running because I'm still on my opening weekend, so you can use opening day for 20% off your order. So if you want to go order from my shop, please do. Also, I know a lot of people wanted the just plain black scripts. I'm still working on my printer settings, so that hopefully will be coming in the future, but I'm still working on that. And also, everyone has asked about my Disney scripts because you guys will see in this spread that I use Disney scripts to mark movies, and I promise those are coming very soon also. That has probably been my number one request, and I have to go through and edit them because when I first made those ones and the Once Upon a Time scripts were some of my first ever scripts that I made, and it was also when I was struggling with trying to figure out the pixelatedness of the stickers. So I don't even know if pixelatedness is a word. So I was like, when I first did those, I didn't figure out that whole situation. So I do have to go back and honestly, I have to rewrite all of them again, which is not going to be fun. But I do have to redo all of them again. So that is why the Disney scripts are not in the shop. So I think that's kind of my update. If you guys want to place an order, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm dropping off an order today as you guys are dropping them off at the post office. As you guys are watching this? I don't know. I'm making a drop off to the post office, and then I for like half the orders, and then I have another one or another couple that I need to do. But yeah, that is it. Thank you guys again so much just for being so amazing, and let's go ahead and actually get to the Plan With Me. So I did not put down any overlays because I'm a dummy and actually forgot, so that is actually at the end of the video, which you guys will see. My pen was also struggling a little bit in this Plan With Me, so you'll see me kind of a couple times do that, try to get my ink to work again. But I did put in the sidebar. I actually changed up my sidebar a lot. I got rid of both my habit trackers because honestly, I don't need them. I don't use the habit trackers. They're kind of just there just to fill space. Even though I do write things in it, I don't track my habit trackers on there. So I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do with my sidebar. But I did just put down the fashion girl, and then I put down a squared off quarter box, or a squared off yeah, quarter box, to mark 2020 plot twist, because literally this year, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this year is ridiculous. Like the day that I am filming this voiceover, Alec Trebek died, and I'm so sad. Like it's insane. 2020 just needs to end. I know that everyone's like, it's not gonna end in 2020, but like, it's just the taboo, I feel like, of this year. It just needs to end. But 2020 plot twist, because that's what this whole entire year feels like. And that girl is from Fox and Cactus. And then on the actual like plans, at the top of Monday, I put down a label and then a pumpkin paper girl in some pajamas and a sleep-in script that I believe is from Station Stickers. For some reason, I get the sleep-in scripts um, mixed up between Kinsey's Creations and Station Stickers, so it's from one of them. I also use that script 3 more times in the spread, so I'm sorry guys, but I think it's from one of those. Then I used a bill do from Scribble Prints Co. I actually hate Glam Planners bill doos, so I don't use them. And then I used a Munchkin to mark that I did make an Amazon order. And then on this day, I did watch Return to Neverland, which for some reason, the I'll Fly song in that movie is one of my all time favorite songs. I love that song for some reason. I think it's just the person who sings it, it's her voice. It's amazing. But I used a squared off kind of fancy label to mark that, as well as a Wonton in a Million Peter Pan, who kind of stands out because he's green, but it's okay. And then the Return to Neverland script I did create. And then I did make stickers on this day, so I used a Van Sticky Girl with some stickers to mark that. I did go to Home Depot with my dad. I think I looked at paint samples and had to get a couple other things. So I used another Van Sticky Girl to mark that. And then last but not least, I used another Pumpkin Paper Girl to just mark that I was doing a little bit of Etsy research. This was kind of when I was trying to figure out what exactly I was doing and if I was going to open a shop. So we were doing a bunch of research for that. Moving on to Tuesday, I took a Munchkin and a Starbucks run from Kinsey's Creations to mark Starbucks. I did switch out my Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cups. As much as I love them, I am using the specifically like fall character stickers just because I really want to use the fall stickers and all the Halloween character stickers. So that is why we're using those. I did babysit Ruby, who is my 1-year-old niece, and I used another Munchkin. It's a little baby Munchkin to mark that. And then this was the day, this is kind of what brought on the 2020 plot twist thing in my sidebar. This was the day that Disney announced that they were laying off 28,000 employees. I did get a couple messages from you guys, and for anyone who is curious, I am safe. I am actually full-time and I'm in a union, so because of that, I do have a lot of seniority because I've worked there for 6 years, so thankfully, I am not getting laid off at the moment. We'll see what happens in the future, but right now I do have my job, but this day was just very not fun. So I did use this girl, I think it's from Pumpkin Paper Curl, or Paper Co, and I just thought it was really cute to mark Disney doing layoffs. And then I started feeling anxious because no one is surprised. I was actually babysitting when they announced this, and guys, I kid you not, my phone was blowing up. It was insane. So I started feeling really anxious on this day, so I just used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. And then I did watch Lilo and Stitch. Still did my Disney movie. So I used this Lilo that's from Once More with Love, and then again the script I made. And then I used a fancy label and this is technically a 4th of July emoji, but I just used that to mark the presidential debate. This is the only presidential debate that I mark. I don't mark the other ones. I just leave it alone. But this is the only one that I did mark. And last but not least, I was feeling uncertain, which is very true. I was feeling uncertain for a while. So I used a paper and milk maru to mark that. Ooh, okay, sorry, my nose is getting a little bit more congested as we go. Moving on to Wednesday, I put down another one of those squared off like labels, and then another Pumpkin Paper Girl in her pajamas, and another sleep-in script because I did sleep in a lot on this week. And then I did watch One Tree Hill, and I do have One Tree Hill scripts that I made, but I don't, which you guys actually saw me like flip through and check it. I don't have one in the color foil that I was using, so that is why I just wrote in One Tree Hill. And then I did paint part of our bathroom. We have been painting our bathroom in little kind of chunks, I guess you can say. So I just used this from Magic Prince Co., which I don't know exactly what's happening with Magic Prince Co., which makes me a little sad because I use her stickers all the time. But her shop has been closed for a while, I think, and it said that she's supposed to open sometime in August, I think, but she never did, and she hasn't posted on Instagram in a while, so makes me a little sad that if she's closing, but she's been closed for a while. But yeah, that's where that sticker's from. And then I did get Chick-fil-A, so I just used a Once More with Love little chicken nugget thing, and then I finally had my Apple appointment on this day, guys, to get my laptop fixed, which honestly I would not have been able to open an Etsy shop if I couldn't get my laptop fixed. So that was kind of the starting point of me trying to figure out if I could even do a Etsy shop, and me getting my laptop fixed was step number one. So I did use a squared off label and a paper milk mirror on a computer to mark my Apple appointment, which was really, really quick. It was really smooth, and I didn't have to pay to get my computer fixed because it is a common issue with my computer. Like, it's a common issue with their laptops, with the specific MacBook that I have. So yay, I would have had to pay $600 to get it fixed, but it was under warranty, which is nice. And then I did watch Treasure Planet on this day, which I feel like is a very underrated movie. I feel like most people don't ever watch Treasure Planet, but like, I actually like that movie. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that, and then I did just get I did do a grocery run, so I used a Celeste from Scrub Prince Co. to mark that. Which also, fun fact, the grocery run script that is in my shop is actually the best-selling script so far. That one and the Starbucks run are the two best-selling scripts, so that's exciting. Moving on to Thursday, I did put down another bill due from Scrub Prince Co., and then I actually played Animal Crossing again. The pumpkin Halloween update actually got me excited to play Animal Crossing, so that Animal Crossing script is from Kinsey's Creations, and then I used a Wonton in a Million sticker with Blathers just because it matched the spread to mark that. And then I did watch One Tree Hill again, so just used a munchkin for that. Moving down below, I used another munchkin with like a blender to mark that I did get Jamba on this day. When it's really hot out, and it's still hot in October in Southern California, I tend to crave smoothies for some reason, and I just really wanted one. I usually don't go to Jamba, but I was like, I need one. I want it now, so I got a smoothie. On this day, this was the day that coworkers started getting laid off, not in my department, but in other departments, and I work with a ton of different people on a daily basis, and one of them actually used to be in our department, and her whole entire program got cut, and it was just very heartbreaking to see. So I did actually use a heartbreak munchkin to mark that, just because it was a very sad time. Like, I have, I think, over 200 fellow cast members or coworkers or people that I've worked with in the past, and my whole entire Facebook is just always riddled with posts from Disney when it is something like that. So it was just really sad to see. And then, I had to watch Hocus Pocus on October 1st, so I did use these Fox and Cactus, Sanderson sisters, to mark that. And then I also watched Coyote Ugly on this day. I think I just kind of wanted to watch like a ton of movies. I didn't watch, Hocus Pocus was my Disney movie for the day. Yeah. But I wanted to watch Coyote Ugly, and I just wanted to watch all the movies. So I used I think it's a Paper and Bits Co. girl, eating some popcorn for that. Moving on to Tuesday, wow, I saw the 2 when I said Tuesday. Moving on to Friday, I put down some munchkins to mark that I did have to put away some stickers. I probably had a bunch of stickers from a haul, and I hadn't put them away. And then I had to transfer some money, so that stack of bills is from Simply Watercolor Co. I watched some more One Tree Hill, which no one is surprised about, and I used a girl on a computer to mark that. Oh, that's from Scroll Points Co. And then I did play some more Animal Crossing, and I think I played Animal Crossing for like 4 days, and then I stopped again. But I used I think that's an emoji, again, dressed as, Tom Nook, not Blathers this time, and another Animal Crossing script from Kinsey's Creations. And then I used another fancy label, and I didn't have a sticker specifically for this, so I just used the sloth that is from Once More with Love, just because it was cute. So I used that to mark the Jungle Book 2, which is not my favorite, and I don't think John Goodman, who is the voice of Sully, I think that's his name. I don't think he's the voice of Baloo in the first one, but he's the voice of Baloo in the second one, and I could not for the life of me get used to it. It threw me off so hard. I was like, I don't know if I just wasn't used to this in the first one or what, but like his voice in that one just really threw me off. I didn't like it, but yeah, The Jungle Book 2 is not my favorite movie, but you know, we wanted to go through all the Disney movies. And then I started overthinking everything. I was very paranoid and scared at this point that I was gonna get fired or not fired, but laid off. Um, I started overthinking and being like, my managers are gonna hate me, like all this different stuff. Like it was a huge like overthinking thing for me. And when I overthink a lot of things, that's when I tend to get panic attacks. So I did put down a squared off quarter box and a emoji munchkin to mark, or emoji munchkin, wow, an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark overthinking everything. And then I had a panic attack, so I used a Once on a Million sticker of like Suey, I think it is, crying, to mark my panic attack because, yeah, that happened. I also had a panic attack like maybe 5 days ago, and oh, it was bad with like election anxiety and a bunch of other anxiety. It was a lot. Moving on to Saturday, I put down another label and a Stick with the Plan Co girl and another sleep in script. And then did get Duncan on this day, so I used an emoji with some pumpkins to mark it Duncan, and that Duncan script is from Kenzie's Creations. And then we did pull up the floor on this day, which, guys, we took a couple weekends off. I am 1 weekend, I think, away from finally finishing pulling up this floor. It has taken us so long. But we also took a couple weekends off because, like, my dad wasn't feeling good one weekend. He, like, had some gallbladder issues or something like that. And the weekend before, I don't know what we were doing the weekend before, but we just took a couple weekends off, but we're so close to finishing it. But I did use a munchkin to mark pulling up the floor, and then I did end up taking a nap on this day because I was exhausted after pulling up the floor, so I used a nap sticker from Once More with Love. And then the movie on this day was Piglet's Big Movie, so I used a piglet that is from Once More with Love again. And then I did need to take out the trash, which that trash icon is from Magic Prince Co. And last but not least, on Saturday, I did do a tiny bit of drawing. I haven't done much drawing lately, but I used a Stick with a Plan girl with a pen to mark that, and it's very spooky, so I wanted to use it. Moving on to Sunday, I put down a bill due again, which I might end up stopping, like, marking my bill dues, mainly also because I'm running out of bill due stickers, but I might eventually stop marking them, but we'll see. And then I used a Munchkin and a Starbucks run script from Kenzie's Creations, and then I did have a Plan With Me binge where I just caught up on a bunch of Plan With Me's. So I used this, I think it's a Pumpkin Paper Co. Planner to mark that. And then we did pull up the floor again on this day. So I think this munchkin is technically from the IKEA sheet, but I did use that to mark pulling up the floor. And then the movie of the day was Finding Nemo, which I did mess up that Finding Nemo script. I put it down so crooked and I almost ripped it putting it back up. Thankfully I didn't, but I almost did. But I used another emoji. Nope, that's a munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that. And the Finding Nemo script is from my not from my shop. I always want to say that because I actually have a shop now, but I just created it. It's not in my shop yet. It will be eventually. And then I did tweeze my eyebrows on this day, so I used a munchkin to mark that. And last but not least, I used a Van Sticky Girl to mark that I washed the dishes. So that is everything for this Plan With Me. I am going to put down the overlays really quickly, which I did technically make those overlays because I don't have the overlays that are in the coppery rose gold. I only have the pink ones from Scrub Prince Co. So I did make them. They're very, very small. They're too small. They were an experiment, and they were before I figured out how to even cut things. They were cut out by hand. So you'll notice that they are a little off. So I'm sorry if that bothers you, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal for me. But you guys will see me kind of laying them down right now. I also struggled a little bit with trying to get them out of my sticker book. Yeah, it was a whole entire process. But yeah, I think that's going to be everything for this Plan With Me. I'm going to obviously have to talk a little bit longer since I am struggling putting down these overlays, but thank you guys again so much just for all of your support that you guys have had. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out the I'm opening an Etsy shop video. There is more information on there. I also have answered a ton of questions in the comments, but also in that video, or I'll link it also in this description, is my shop Instagram. There's also my planner Instagram in the description. So if you guys want to go follow any of those, go ahead. I also hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, I think the day that I announced my shop opening, which was insane. So everyone who followed me recently, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. I've actually been considering doing like a like question and answer type video where I do a plan with me but I talk through on it. I've considered doing that, but I feel like every single time I ask for questions on Instagram, I never get questions, so I can never do that. So I might end up doing that soon though, because I have gotten a lot of new followers in the past like couple weeks. So I might end up doing that in a plan with me. We will see. Haven't quite decided, but just I don't know. I'm so overwhelmed in the past like 2 weeks, and it's been amazing. And I'm sorry that plan with me's have been a little sparse in some of the videos, but we are hopefully getting on the grind. I am going to Washington in a couple days, so I will be gone for 5 days, but I will hopefully be able to get at least one more plan with me up. Hopefully. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I am going to flip through what is left in the kit. I also, when I hauled this kit, said I thought it was the I Put a Spell on You kit, but it's Stop In for a Spell. Totally got that wrong. But I'm going to flip through what's left in the kit. I still have a decent amount of stuff left over. And then I will do a little bit of a Viv wiggle for you guys. I don't know if you guys can really tell. I mean, it's so hard for me to do wiggles. I don't know why I struggle so much. I think it's just my lights. But I tried. I like literally tried to wiggle this thing so hard, and I struggled so hard. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also, I'm sorry for filming this at 12:30 in the morning. But don't forget to leave me some kind of comment down below and follow all of my Instagrams and stuff, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon.